Alright guys, so been troubleshooting. Let me turn this down. Sorry for the ball, it just came from jury duty, but been troubleshooting really one day, and it was kind of late at night, so not sure what's going on yet. Don't really have an extra person to check spark and everything. I guess I could record it and everything, but I just got the tools yesterday, or the tools I guess yesterday. But I did find one wire on my ECU not connected, so I'm gonna connect that real quick. Well, I already did, I just did. I haven't tried to start it up yet since the no starts. I'm getting fuel, the pump is priming, I can hear that, and just no crank, crank, no start, you know. So when my wife gets home, I can troubleshoot the spark. But I'm just kind of anxious right now. I found that one wire. I don't know what it is. I didn't look it up. I just hooked it up and hoping that it starts. So y'all seen it first. No start number like 80. So I guess we'll check. I looked at the timing, it looks good. Might have one of my friends come over and help me troubleshoot. But yeah, everything looks good. I just gotta check on the spark and everything, which I might just do now. Let me set that up now. Alright, so I got no spark at the plugs and I got no spark at the ignition. What I did was I took a test light, my test light, which is, I don't know where it went. So I hooked this end up to ground. This end, I sat it right by my coil. And then I just jumped the starter because I can't start the car. This is why I hate opening my garage door because these flies. But yeah, so no spark there. So now I'm gonna change the rotor. The cap is new. I'm gonna change the rotor just because I have an extra one, but it might be the ignition. I got power to it, so it should be going. The only other thing I could check is the signal, which is right here. The signal, I guess, is the negative. I checked the power coming into the bottom and it's good, so I just need to make sure that's sending the signal out. But I kind of got some questions on how to do that. I know how to do it, but I don't know how to do it actually. So the Eric the Car Guy video I looked at, he had a power probe. I don't have a power probe, so that's the negative side of the ignition. So I think you need to hook up to a positive, which I guess I could hook up to the starter. But we'll see. I'm gonna change the rotor first, and then I'm gonna see how that goes, because it's brand new. It's sitting here, so whatever. So for the rotor, all I did is spun the engine with a 19 on the crank pulley to get the screw right here, so that I can get a Phillips in there and take that off. I got shit laying around, man. But it's in a way kind of satisfying knowing that I don't have spark, because I know what to look for now at least. Probably gonna need to find a Phillips. I know what to look for. I know what's a possible cause, and even if it's not the cause, it's one of the causes. So, yeah, at least I know where to head, and I'm pretty sure I got fuel, like I said, because it was coming out the return, if you remember in the video. So, yeah, let's change out this rotor and see what happens. So I switched up on how I put the screw in. I no longer did it from the top because the screwdriver was kind of hitting this. So I just came from the side right here. Screwdriver gets in easily, so I did that. All right, let's try this out again, I guess. I'm gonna just throw it back on, throw the distributor back on, throw everything back on and try it again. All right, what's up, guys? Here it is. It's Monday, the 10th. Monday the 10th. So I'm going to show y'all everything that has been happening, but I'm gonna show you a quarter of it because this shit's been going on for a week. But I didn't have spark, and been wrecking my brain and trying to find it. Of course, I checked the spark. I checked from the wires, the core wires. Didn't get any spark. Then I went to the ignition. Didn't get any spark. Then I went to the ignition control module. Didn't get any spark. So, but I had power to them. So I was thinking wiring, you know. So I fucking checked all my wiring for who knows how many times. I checked the wiring and I couldn't find anything. Still no spark, still no spark. So like kind of getting discouraged. And I finally got to the point where I was like, man, it gotta be the ECU. But you know, at this point I'm buying parts that I'm not fixing anything. You know, so I bought another distributor from the junkyard just in case one of the 3 sensors on the inside was messed up that you can't replace. And that didn't work. And then I used that ignition control module in my existing one. I already had a new cap and rotor and I brought a new coil. Nothing works. So, you know, just a waste of money, but it is what it is. Now I got new spare parts because, you know, distributors do always go bad. And I went out Saturday and bought an ECU for 50 bucks, which like the lowest I could find online was like 175. So that was awesome. Shout out to dude. But it was a hike. It was like an hour away. But I got spark, man. I got spark. It lit up like a fucking firecracker. So I know the dizzy is like 100%. So I guess it's gonna be the 998th start, but the first one to actually go, I hope. So let's see. I still got to do some stuff. I got to hook up the injectors, I think, and then just run through everything. And then just run through everything and make sure everything's good again, because I've been testing so much shit. So yeah, but I know I got spark, and I got to tighten up these distributor screws. Man, this is crazy. Like my ECU was good, you know, last time this car was together. So I don't know if I shorted something or what, but or it just died. The ECU has like a label on it, like somebody bought it from somebody, like it may have been remanufactured. But you know, it's been sitting for 2 years, so might have just, I don't know. I don't even want to try to guess. Injectors. And if it starts, I'm gonna only let it run for a few seconds. Alright, so injectors are on, coils are on, coil pack is on. Let's make sure everything is 3. This should be 1, this should be 2, this should be 3, this should be 4. That's all good. Got fuel in it. Everything's hooked up. Everything looks good, man. Let's try this shit. Y'all ready? Man, we got it. We got it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now I ain't let it run I'm not gonna let it run for too long because my dash is right here and I don't have any coolant in the system. So I don't want it to overheat or anything. What I'm gonna do is shit, who knows, man? I got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna get it all put back together. I gotta get this wire harness all put back together because I've been troubleshooting for the last week thinking it's wiring. Check that out. I unloomed everything, literally everything. Fucking trying to find this and it was the ECU, man. But I didn't want to buy the ECU before and it be wiring, so shit's crazy, man. But yeah, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. Think we might make Honda Day. Think we might make Honda Day if the weather permits. But I gotta paint this. I got a lot of work to do, man. This is crazy. I got a lot of work to do to try to make it to Honda Day because I still want to paint it and everything. Get the dash in, redo the wiring. It's a lot, man. I'm just so happy I'm gonna end this with this, man. Stay tuned for the next shit, man. Let's get it. Peace.